I see the dimensions of time moving right before my eyes. Aging days accelerating, holding on to preciousness, not to let go. Forever captured in essence, love for my lights beside me in this life. Surviving, staying on track with things I like. We guide our focus towards creative energy, pushing the bar, inspiring, perfecting, practicing until we rest our souls to travel into the most deepest, placeless place outside of formats, outer boundaries, and aligning. Darkness brightens as we visit, only shortly getting where we're going and becoming. Every piece of timing to get by, the future's constantly arriving. Everything in life vibrating has a rhythm of its casting, divine nature forms surrounding sorts of force field, filling in the blanket spaces with our ever newborn morning musical mentality, painting with air, resuscitating, heavily fractaling with fresh blending, wet to dry, being lots of shapes, solids and shade, accents and saturated tinting, highlighting, and anything worth laterly remembering. Butterfly netting, webby, slippery, squishy, flat beat, Sasquatch squinting on duty, tilting with handles still steady, transmissional helmsman controlling the bad habits, contracting the main manuals for existing, persisting consistently, whimsy, coaxing, source promoting, spreading heart where you can see it, walk and be it, hear and feel it, listen closer, you might miss it, lost behind the scenes, unseen but highly gifted with good shit from pure thick intention, based on grip and how to use your inner power properly, taming and aiming the chaos within, a consecutive soaking labyrinth, touch fingerprinting, more realistic off the screen, yet somehow fiction, fixing future fusion vision, upload past the coding, no loose ends, no sense distance, and sacred steps, crossings of bridge, pursue precision, for amusement, killing time with sharpened passion, avatar, soul aviation, under pressure, stress, to power, official prowess, locking in the viewing with occurrences, observance, concentrate, preserve, hard work for that 90G Wi-Fi flow, crystal clear service, sharing the best parts of this lensed experience, hearings which I couldn't help but notice, holding closeness to many, so many, this every brief ending of winds, apprehendingly signifying moments quite like this, the push of tempo's mortal passage, giving garden span of input from a tiny falling droplet, sought to be God, brought to be upon its seed, staying on the cliff, sing right through calming cloudiness, reflecting afternoons of sunbeams, infiniteness meant to be, growing regardlessly relentless, in a world full of such a deserting dull dryness, a dwelling, repelling inversions of undeserved underlying fairness, backwards justice and oppressive judgments, hide down in you every turn of this journey, we were there once and went on rejectively miscompensated, straight and narrow with commitment, high moments of tippy-toeing, tight ropes of hot metal, poisonous thorns, jolly optical jumblers, cutting the junk off screens, ripping like thirsty leaves, obstacle juggernauts, underdogs pressed to succeed, no space kept for charades, so less genuine beings today, too many snakes, melodies, feed my hunger pains, conventionally, commendably, dependable, unquittably, tremendously, equitable, formidably, intimidated, minimal, believing in what we contribute to the fountain of well-rounded, valid, enduring foundation, belongings to somewhere, someone, seen near, some way, as well as any, sometime that's unsanely designed onto the fabric of our living, walking, breathing, earnestly earn masterpieces, serious business, full lifetime established, recapped in a blink, forever broken into fragments, bones of concrete, ever-flowing story, stature, style, structure, shovel, laughter, crafter, after pasture, we all launch from landing paths toward emotions, blissful emulsion of outer planetary proprietors of place assortments, things driven like 24-hour board former taxi cab driver, shamanic reviver, deliberate in killing vintage with minutes, filled with vigor, freedom fighter, stone cold rhymer, never wither ever since then, hard as ever, spill guts, fuck the stereotypical physical self-compliant decline of one's one-time prime, keep rising up, never give up, you wanna know that feeling inside every day of your life, like hell yeah, how am I? Well, I never been worse, but I never been better, honest, I'm just glad that I'm here still, and still have my hands on the fight, head on right, but every blue sky is another continued free chance to adjust the contrast and settings of brightness ahead to bring change on a sheet, well in need of your timeless uniqueness, singular and iron branded, authenticity, one of a kind, dual individuality, rare personality, types, mistook typos, refrain from dividing attention and misunderstandings of knowledge, only for the more adept, intelligently, correctly determined enough to retain, brain straining amounts of unaccounted, countless information, a rolly chair truck stuck on memory lane, stuffing love uncontained, sifting on stone, into dust of such unending pendings of cranial entering, venturing heavenly useful remains, sparking imagination and getting the burning blood running again to end the end event with the time that it takes to produce hang time served, sticking through to the path that's been stubbornly paid for what makes me feel safe and sound and somehow sane, asking for nothing back but the act of my practice in peace, laid at ease, set on making a living entirely for helping others who also may suffer, sometimes building unification by separate methods, untested, applied in togetherness, newness of truth and artistical gain, at the least doing something each day, making some actual type of progress, not letting the impatience waste drift me away, doing that which I've seen. Loyal's all that I know, do you know what I mean? There is no in between for a monster like me, making the most of it, always just doing the best that I can, every step of the way, cause I can, and I am thankful for fam and strength, and that's my jam. Spread peace and love, appreciate time in a day, so much it keeps me wide awake, like a fine floodgates up on a mad creative energy mission to stretch my reflections through any condition and win against pain. To this lively dimension of past, present, future, we pass through the glass behind lessons from lens in a place made by dreams ruled by time. The almighty existing illusion beyond contradictive conclusion, the root of it. I see the dimensions of time moving right before my eyes, aging days accelerating, holding on to preciousness not to let go, forever captured in essence. Love my lights beside me in this life, surviving, staying on track with things I like. We guide our focus towards creative energy, pushing the bar, inspiring, perfecting practice until we rest our souls. We travel into the most deepest, placeless place outside of formats, outer boundaries, and aligning, darkness brightens as we visit only shortly, getting where we're going and becoming every piece a piece of timing to get by. The future's constantly arriving. A life of time.